So yesterday we stopped till the combined phase, and so one hi. So today we'll start with Tableau sets, and before that, I wanted to explain about this uh, behavior of the fields in the row and the column sets. One behavior I forgot to explain it. So normally when you drag your fields to the row and the column shelves, so that is also called as pills, P-I-L-L-S. Because you see that whether it is a blue color or green color, it looks like the pills. The capsules are there, right? The tablets, medicine. So it looks like the pills. So it is called as PILLS. And so when you bring this, you see this is your blue pill, right? Because this is discrete. It is blue in color. So when I bring this is a green color pill because this is your measure, continuous. And this is your continuous. And one more scenario, so I place here in the same side. So it shows category and some shades. So now I think, so now for example, I bring this date. So this is now showing as year date. So now this I change it to exact date. There is one option, yesterday I forgot to tell you, the exact date. The exact date means what is the date available in my table, because it is showing along with some functions, whether it is a year or quarter or month or week number or weekday or MY or MDY, whatever it may be, some functions are there. So for example, suppose if it is a year, so double click on this, so you see there is a function. So what is the function? So it's a date part, year, and order date. Order date is your field. For that, you are applying a date forward function and you have an argument of year. Then it is showing a year. The same if it is a quarter, then what it will show? Date part, order date, but instead of year, there is a quarter. And similarly, when you goes for a month, so the date part, so order date, instead of year or quarter, there is a month. So this is what the function. The same when it is a continuous, so instead of the date part, there is a date trunk and quarter and order date. Date trunk, month and order date. These two functions are. So if it is a discrete, it is a date part, year or quarter or month, okay, and the particular field, whether it is order date or ship date or purchase date or sales date, whatever. When it is a continuous, there the function which is used is date trunk. Date part for discrete and date trunk for your continuous. And similarly, we do have a exact date. When I click this, the exact date means the field. So if it is stored as 14th of January 2015, so that 14th of January 2015 will be shown. And that is exact date is by default it is a continuous in nature. I want to show that as a discrete, otherwise it will be a problem. So before that I had to convert. So let me put this furnish date in front of my category. So you see here there is an orange colored triangle which gives a way for your fee, but that is not giving me a way. It is showing you please keep after me. Don't keep me before. So it is, you see it is not allowing. I am trying, you see it is not giving a way. It will give only way after this. But suppose I wanted to bring this segment, this is a discrete, I place here. So the discrete, if I wanted to place you, it is giving away. See orange color, it is giving away. But when I try to bring this order date, see, it is not at all giving, either in front of segment or in between segment and category, it is not giving me away. It shows, you see the screen orange color triangle, you keep after me. After me means what? It is not because of segment or category. Always your blue pills will take the precedence in your shelves. The green pills will be placed after your blue pills, because you are always directly saying means your continuous will be placed after your discrete. Your discrete fields will take precedence in your shells. That is the main. So this you need to understand. So now category. So this order date, if I am changing it to the exact date, by default the nature is your continuous because it is green. I want to change this to discrete. You can change that. So that particular specific order date 7/1/2/11, 8/1/2/11, 11/1/2/11, it would be shown. Now suppose my requirement is, so suppose I wanted to display this way, you can display this. No, I want a textual representation. No problem. I bring this here and this continuous I can change it to discrete. So the textual representation. So yesterday we have seen date. Date is a dimension. By default it is a discrete. I can change the date also continuous because there are two options available. That's what I showed. Though the date is there in my dimension, its default nature is discrete, I can change it to continuous. Now the sum says, which is a measure, still it is in the measure, the default nature is continuous, but for my textual representation, I convert that to the discrete. You see the color, the sum of sales changed from green to blue, but still my sale is here in the measure shells only. So this are all the behaviors you should understand. So this is the basics. So the dimension and measure, continuous and discrete, the pills, how it occupies in your row and column shells, and my date field by inbuilt and hierarchy, that is different. And the date, though it is a discrete, I can change it to the continuous. If it is a discrete, along with the date, there will be some functions will be there, it will not be shown. If you want a mandatorily, you have to, means you have to say that show as a date, exact date. That also it is a continuous, you have to change it to discrete, and always by default it comes along with year. So you can change that to quarter, month. So if it is a discrete, then it's a date part. If it is a continuous, you can change that. What is the difference I explained in the yesterday's class. Then it is a date trunc functions. Okay, these are all we have. Okay? Okay, so you should be very clear here. You should not at all confuse. That's why I am going very slow. I am explaining again and again. You should not be confused here. Now coming to the Tableau sets. You all would have heard about Venn diagram. So in mathematics. So Venn diagram, what is it? So there is a table view and there is a table B, right? So this comprises some items and that comprises another items, table A and B. So if it is associated now, so this is table A excluding my shared member and table B excluding my shared member, and this is my shared member, means the member which is in common to the table A, which is the common to the table B, means set A and set B. This is a shared member, the member in common for both the states, and this is the member excluding your shared member, excluding your shared member. So this is the three options available when going for two sets. So the same followed here in the Tableau sets. Maybe I wanted to explain here the joins again. The join, a portion, it follows the Venn diagram. Like I have a table A, I have a table B. So here we have four joins. Inner join, outer join, inner join. Left join, right join. What is outer join? I have two tables. All the data is from my table A and all the data is from the table B. So this is outer join. So this table is having 100 records, this table is having 95 records, so 100 plus 95, 195. That is outer join. So the rows which are in common between both the sets, both the tables, that is the inner join. Here I have 100 records, here I have...
So 195, it cannot be 195 because they have some common too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, that I understand. So but roughly I am saying. So now I have 100 records in table A, I have a 95 records in table B. The common records between these two, suppose 10 records in common. So then the inner join will show only the 10 records. And the left join, so 90 records from table A and the 10 records which is in common between this table A and table B. So 100 records now it shows. This is your left join. The small difference here, it varies. So in the Tableau sets, so the left join, the left set when you are taking, that will exclude your shared member. It will show only your member which is pertaining to dedicatedly to your left table. So that is the one difference we have in the Tableau set. Rest all, the outer join and inner join is similar. The shared member is equivalent to your inner join and outer join is member in both, and your left join here we exclude the shared member, and similarly the right join we exclude the shared member of between these both the sets. That is the only differences, but here in this right join we will have this. Okay, so this is the difference. Now coming to the set.
So Shashi,
So the
if we
set
were
means
to write,
you are preparing
Shashi, can you?
a set for your field, any types of field. And now there are two types of set we have. One is constant set, the second one is computed set. One is constant set, the second one is computed set.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is constant set? You are a teacher, walks into the class and you have 30 students are in your class. You wanted to create 5 groups. So now you want to identify 5 leaders of the group. So now you randomly pick student 7, you stand up. Student 12, you stand up. Student 19, you stand up. Student 27, you stand up. And student 29, you stand up. So you are making 5 students to stand up and lead the team. So these leaders you derive, you identify. There is no logic. You are identifying them. And they will remain ever as such. Because I didn't follow any business logic. I just identified them. You belong, you stand up, you stand up, you stand up. That's all. And you select 5 students and all you 6 pertaining to one group. That's all. So 6 into 5, 30 groups, 30 members, students, you created 5 groups. This 5 leaders you selected, there is no business logic. You randomly pick. This is called as constant set and that will remain as such ever. Computed set. Now you are taking, so 5 subjects we have, 100 marks per subject, total 500. So the top one student is scored 495, you stand up. And the top second 494, you stand up. And the top third 493, you stand up. And top 4 is 492, you stand up. And top fifth is 491, you stand up. You 5 are the leaders. How I identify them? Based on the top positions, means marks. Because I am giving a business logic for that. You stand up. Now, you will remain as a leader till the next mark, till the next test results out. Right? So, next results, maybe all these 5 may be ranking the same and they may be remaining as a leaders, or so in that some 1 or 2 will be out and 1 or 2 will be joining new, or all the 5 will be joining. That is the probability. But here the set, I have a business logic, means based on my mark, who is the top 5 students, they will be the leaders. Right? So that is the difference between your constant set and computed set, and computed set will change based on your values. Here this computed set, I told you, right, the business logic, that is of 2 types. One is you can create based on your top or bottom function. So the set is all not only always of top. So I want to prepare a set of top 25 customers, top 20 customers, top 10 customers. Similarly, I want to see who are all the poor customers, top 10, top 25. So bottom 10, that is bottom 25. So those who are all the poor performing customers, products, students, whatever it may be. So the top and bottom functions put together one function, and I prepare another set. What is this? So I take a customer whose sale is greater than 10,000, whose profit is greater than 2,000, who bagged quantity more than 100. So such another functionality I apply. So that is another function. So either I go with top bottom, or I go with the measure with a aggregate with the aggregations, and there is a cutoff for that. Or not only that, between 100 to 200. So you can do that. So this is called as computer. This will change anytime. So today the top 10 customer is there, tomorrow there are some several transactions happen, that customer is on 25th level, now because of the transaction, so he come into the top 10. So that there is one customer who was there part of the top 10, so he moved to top 15. So he was not there now. So it keeps changing, right? It is not dynamic, it keeps changing. What is dynamic? Dynamic in the sense today, so you give 25, top 25 sets. That 25 will remain as 25. Maybe the customers or products or the students may change based on the values, but 25 will remain as 25. So tomorrow the customer want to say, no, I want to see top 3. I want to see only top 5. No, I want to see top 10. I want to see top 50. So that set numbers, if they change, that is a dynamic. That is different. That you cannot do it here. So that's dynamic sets we can create with the help of parameters. So this is how you are getting into the requirement. So for which functionality, what options I have to choose. So my report, if I wanted a drill down, narrow down sort of feature required, then I can go only after creating an hierarchy. So for that hierarchy, I need to identify what are all the fields to be part of that. If I narrow down, what is the field? On what field I wanted to narrow down. That you have to check with your business analyst or the business users. Now I want to combine two fields and to display. So that I create a combined field. Now I need to do an analysis. For that I need to prepare some sets. I want to compare with the top 25 customers by sales and by profit. So the top 10 customers by sale, maybe these 10 customers are sales wise they are top, but it is not the same that the profit also all these top 10 customers are going with the profit. Suppose sometimes they wanted to achieve their target, they may go with the reasonable prices also. Suppose $10 is your product price, so you want to achieve $100,000 this month. You are in the last week. Now what you are doing, you are not thinking about profit. Ensuring I am not going with the loss. That I ensure. 10 rupees, $10 given means I will not sell it for 9.75. Ensure 10, 10.1, 10.05 I will sell. Maybe in the starting of the month I may go for $11 because I want good profits. I can go with it. Slowly. Your month is going to close. You want to achieve your target. So you don't want to miss that. So you will compromise yourself coming for the little lower prices. So obviously your profit also will come down. So luckily it differs. The product, etc., the area which you are, the customers, etc., that factors. But I need to do an analysis of top 10 customers by sale and top 10 customers by profit. So I create two sets now. So the combining these two sets, then that is called as combined sets, right? So these are all the terminology in the set. So now we'll see an example. Constant set. The constant set, there are two options available to create the set also. One is your standard way as such, the another one is a shortcut way. First I'll show the shortcut way. So now let me take this customer. So all these customers are displayed, and let me take this sales. All the sales for the customers are displayed. Now just select one customer. The floating menu, you see here, keep only. So what is this keep only? So in my display, 793 customers are displayed. If I keep only, it will keep only that. Rest all will be filtered. If I exclude, what it will do? It will exclude that and show the rest all. And the next one thing, your Venn diagram symbol. See, this is your set. This is your set. No, I am not going to create a set for only one member. So multiple members I want to do, right? You can, if you want, you can create. Nobody is stopping you. But I wanted another member. So plus a control and select this guy. Why I selected? There is no business logic behind. I randomly pick it. So I go down. So I pick this guy. Control. So 3 members. How I select? I identified this is 3 members. You see here immediately. 3 of 793. Fine. I go down and Carol pick. Control. 4. And I go down. Dan. 5. And I go down. Control. Eleni. And I go down. And Janet Lee. 7. And I go down. This is John Castle. Right. 8. I go down. Madbridge. Right. And I go down. So this is Sandy Jacobs. 10 as. So now immediately, so you can come here. So click on this. So create set. So now what happened? I missed that control. So that's why one member. So cancel this. So now it is here 1. So now again repeat. Adrian Batten, 2 items. Alan Fan, 3 items. So you should be very careful in handling Anna Haberlin, 4. And Bill Shonley, 5. And Rosina Hoffman, 6. And I come Erin Smith, 7. And I come Jane Vaco, 8. And I come Jimeth, 9. And I come so Karen, so 10. So now come to the set. So when I have multiple members, you see there is a group also there, sort ascending descending also there, and this is your data view that we'll see later. So create set. So if there is no set, first time you will see create set will be there. Now you see when I create a hierarchy, where it was placed, it was there in the same shelves, but whatever the fields you created for the hierarchy, it is moved to the roof of hierarchy. When you create a combined field, what happened? The original field is there. There is an additional field is created with the name of that 2 fields ampersand and within bracket combined. You can rename it. Now the third one is set. Now you see where it is going to place. Click on this. Create set. Click this. So this 10 members put together, a small window opens. So you can give. So this is not top 10 because I randomly picked. So I say specific customers. So just underscore constant. I give like this. I name this set. And here there are 2 options available that I will give you as a practice. What is that? So normally, suppose I have 793, one bunch, one group I have. In that, I wanted to pick 780 people. So what you will do? You will go select all one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one. You will select 780. That is one option. The another option is what? You select which is not there in the 780, 13 and exclude. That is easier. So there is one story is there. So suppose you wanted to pick that. So if it is a large number, so which is not part of that, you select that and exclude. Right? So that is the scenario. So now, if suppose my set is to be 780 instead of 13, so what I do, that 13 members you select and click on this exclude. What will happen? This set now, here it is 10. So if I click on this exclude, that set will have 783. The rest all will be there in the set. So if that you practice. When you practice, you do that. Any complication, you let me know. And the next option here is add to filter shelves. If I am clicking this, automatically the sets will be created. The set by default will be placed in your filter shelves. Right? Filter shelves. So that also you practice. So now let me create this where it will be placed. See, there is a new shelves created for this sets. So below your measure shows there is a new shelves created. In that this set is there, and you see the icon, it's a blue color, and you see it is a blue color, and this is a Venn diagram icon, and this is discrete. Fine. So this is the one way, shortcut way in creating the standard set, constant set. So now what is the standard way? So now for example the product I am doing, right click, create, there is a set. So click on this. So for this product only I am going to create a set, so that complete list of the product will be shown. Now here there are three tabs we have: general, condition and top. These two are pertaining to your computer set. I told, right, there is a business logic, either top or some conditions where sales greater than, profit greater than, quantity greater than, or quantity greater than and lesser than. So that conditions you can apply here, and the top bottom functionality is here. So these two tabs are specifically related to your computer set. Now for the constant set, only this general option is used. Now here, there what happened, you in the visualization randomly pick. Here what you are doing, for that field, this is the distinct values, you select like a filter shelves. Filters how you are doing, the same way. So now you randomly pick again. There is no business ethics. I pick this, and I pick this, and I pick this. So I pick this. Suppose here also the exclude. So now my total is 1850. If I exclude, it will take 1875, 1845. So that again I give to you in practice. So now again specific 5 products. I give this. And click OK. Again this has come here. Okay, this has come here. Okay. So these are all the two ways you can create a constant set. Now let me drag this. So while dragging this, you see here, when I drag this, before I place, you see there is a in space, in colon, in slash out. So in slash out. So when I place this, it shows only in out. When displaying the sets, there are two options available, whether you want to display in out of a member of the set, or you wanted to show only the members in a set. What is this in out? Because from your larger set, you created a set. 793 customers, you created 10 or 25 or 50, whatever may be. The customers you separately bring it and created a set. Now for that 793, the 50 or 25 or 10, that is in a set, members in a set. Rest all are out of a set. Members in a set, members out of the set. So now for example some statistics I wanted to derive. Like, so suppose for example my total sale is 2.297. I identify top 100 customers. So now in that 2.297 sale, the top 100 customer sale is how much, and rest all customer sale is how much. So that I wanted to find out, that kind of analysis. Then you can use in, so that total sale. So now for example this is there, then so you can see this sale. Suppose if I place the sale here, it shows the in is of this value and out is of this value. Right. So now you are showing in and out. Who is the member? So what is this? This is a customer. So then you bring your customer here. So these are all the customers of in, and these are all the customers of out. So what are their individual values? So this is one option, in and out. Now, no, I want to show only the members in a set. So you bring this here and place it and go here. There are two options, show in and out of the set and show members in a set. You click this. Then it would show only the members of the set, and now you can place your, what is your sale, right? What is your sale, right? This is the way. So there are two options available. One is in out of the member, another one is show members in a set. Show members in the set is straightforward. For members, whether it is the product or customer or the employee or the student, whoever the set is created, that members will be shown, and for them whatever the measure you derive, whether you wanted the student I selected, whether the student is based on marks, based on your height, based on your weight, that is your analysis that you decide, right? I selected a student, that's all. That student I selected not of any business logics, just I randomly picked. For him, whatever you wanted, you derive analysis, right? So the customer I selected, you wanted to see the sale, you see. Profit, you see. Quantity, you see. That is up to you. So I am not worried about that. So show members in a set, it will show the members of the set. In and out will show the members of the set is there in the in, and the members which are outside, excluded of the set is out. So then for that you can do analysis. Not only the analysis based on the value, you can go with the percentage also. That percentage, how you can do that? So that is the quick table calculation. That we'll see little later, but still I will show a difference. Now I wanted to show a percentage of total. So out of my 100 percentage, this in customers are 3.32, the out customers is 96.68. So I was showing the value, automatically I showed it as a percentage of data. So this we can achieve it through quick table calculation. This we will see later. So clear. So it will show the value. Fine. So now this even I can do in another way. Like suppose I take this here in and out and I put this in the filter. So it shows only in. Only in. And now still it is not showing the customer. So now you bring your customer here and that customer will be shown. Or in and out means you can drag this out and in and out. And what is the same? So, and only in I wanted to show if I showing this in. So in if you are doing this way, you can go better with this way, members in a set. Again, I have a in, I have to go this and I have to hide, all those things I have to do. So better you can display as a show members in a set. If you wanted to do an analysis between your in and out, you can show this way. Okay, so this is the options available when you try to display your set. Right? So now we come to the computed set. So computed set. So now in this computed set, again there is two ways. Again two ways means, suppose for example, when I go here, customer, I take this and his sale. Okay, and I drag it. So descending. So top 10 customers let me take. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. Shift and 10. So select this. So create a set. So you want to add or remove from, create a set. Create. So create a set. So now I say top 10 customers by sales. Top 10 customers by sales. So click OK. So here it is set. So this is the shortcut way how I created. So now I go for a structured way, standard way how to create. So go here. Right click, create, set, top. So what do you wanted? So by field, top 10. So customer, because this is for customer only. So top 10 customer by sum of sale or sum of profit. What do you wanted? You can create. Now we already created sale. Let me create it for profit. Top 10 customers by profit. So I give this name. Top 10 customers by profit. Profit. So I create this. So it is here. Top 10 customers by sale and top 10 customers by profit. It's here. This is the standard way how we create. So there are some other options also there. What is that? So go here, set and top. So here by field, either you can select top or you can select bottom. Or the 10 or you can enter any values. Enter a value. Enter a value. 5, 6, 7, 10, 5, 15. So now I told you that here this is between your constant and computed set. Constant set, that particular person you selected, that is as is throughout. But this computed set based on your values. based on your measure, it will change. But the top 10 or top 25 or top 5 or top 100 or top 50, that will not change. The number display of top 25 or top 10 or top 50, that will be same. Now tomorrow the customer says, no, I want to see only top 3. I want to see only top 5. I want to see only top 5. Now I myself want to change. The customer is saying, no, this top 5, 10 is fine, but 10 is there always 10. I want to see 25. Now again I wanted to approach IT. Please change this to 25 and give it to me. Now 25 is there. No, show me 10. So 10 you go pick there. No, display itself it should show 10 or 3. So then again they are dependent on IT. No, that is not the scenario. I want dynamically to change. For that, it is possible. That is, we can achieve it through a parameter I told. Here you see a create a parameter. Here you are entering the value. Here if you create a new parameter, that parameter control is like filter how you are doing. These values I want to see. These values I don't want to see. You are checking. Same way the parameter is a dynamic filter. It gives a control to the user. So user select, I want to see 3, enter 3, 3 will be displayed. I want to see 5, enter 5, 5 will be displayed. That we'll see probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow we'll see that. Okay. Now this one either top 10 or 15 or 20 that we are doing. Or let me go by formula. Again here top or bottom or 10 or 15 by, so either I go with the, here what is this, sum of sales or average of sales, anything you can go. So you can go average of sales, count, minimum, maximum, whatever it may be. So here also I go with this. Top 10 customer by sum of sales. Right? I can do this. So or any some other additional expression I wanted to add along with this aggregation. Here it is a plain blank one, sum of sales, minimum of sales, count of sales. So like this. So along with this aggregation, any other aggregations I wanted to use, I can use it here by formula. Okay. So this is one way. And the next one is the same customer. I go here, create set and go for this condition and say by field, by sum of sales. So greater than suppose 25,000. I say this. By field, sum of sales greater than 25,000. So I say customers GRT 25K. So I create a set. So this is here. So now when I bring this customers GRT 25K and show the members in a set, so it shows only one customer. What is his value? So let me see the value. What is his value? His value is 25,043. Now the same customer, I go and edit this set and say that which is greater than 15,000. So I name this as 15K and click apply. So now it shows 3 customers, 15117, 19052 and 25043. So 3 customers. The same customer, I go edit and say this is as greater than 10K and go to this condition, this 10,000. So then this will show the customers greater than 10,000. So how many customers are there? How will you see? Immediately you see here 20 marks. So out of my 793 customers, 20 customers are greater than 10K. Okay, so this is a, so by the business first, so this customer will change anytime, right? So here there is no problem because this will change. Tomorrow, today only 20 is there, tomorrow more transaction happen, that 20 may change it to 24 or 25, 50, that is different. Okay, so this is how we see this. And here one small difference is there. So what is that? So now when I go here, this you can use here also. Here what I can do, I can give some other differences. So let me not do this. So again I create another customer and go to this create a set and go to this condition, and so I wanted to take sum of sales greater than 10,000 and sum of profit, right, greater than 2,000. Let me click. So I take like this and I give a set customer sales GRT 10K, profit GRT 2K. So I create like this. So click OK. So now this is it. So here I have 20 customers. So now let us see for this. So I bring this and show members in a set, and for this what is the sales? So here we have only 11 customers. What is the profit? So this is this. So greater than 2000, only this many customers are there. So now suppose for example I go here edit and go to this condition and profit is greater than only 1000, let me make it, and apply. And now this will increase. So now this becomes 62, 16 rows, 16 customers it becomes. So in the condition, the first option, when I select that, you are taking only the defined one, sales, only one measure. That you can give greater than, lesser than, between, lesser than or equal to, greater, whatever it may be. That values you can give. And by formula, you can apply more measures. Now suppose sometimes, so I say in this what don'ts be, suppose sometimes they say that you are writing a query where so now the year of, suppose for example I say that year of, and I give an year of, I say that year of order date. If you say this way, year of order date greater than 2012. So if you say that, it will not allow you. It will not allow you. Why? Because it says cannot mix aggregate and non-aggregate. Because your sum sales and sum profit and your year of, that is a non-aggregate, cannot mix. So this you should be very careful. So whatever you are writing in the where condition, similarly if you wanted to write, that is not possible. If you wanted that year of greater than 2011, that you have to put it in the filter. You should not use it in the set, right? So that is the thing you need to notice here. It will not allow you. It will throw you an error. So you have to use this. So this is how, these are all the options we can create using UI. Suppose sometimes not only the top 10 customers, top 10 customers with profit, sometimes the products they distinguish. So like fast moving, slow moving, non-moving. So in my inventory based domains are there, they will say a fast moving products. So the particular product, the transactions which are greater than this much value, they fix. And they say, so these are all fast moving customers. They put a set. And they go there, and slow moving. So suppose, so this is within this range. And then this is a slow moving. And non-moving means if it is not at all moved for some, if it is the value is lesser than $100 or $10, $15, then this is a non-moving. So that I wanted to categorize, because some 10 years before when I was in some ERP, my GM used to ask me. So fast moving, so I'm not worried, keep it aside. Slow moving and non-moving, I need to target. So they call all the sales reps, sales managers, not sales reps. We call the sales managers and give the list. These are all my non-moving and slow moving. This much value is lagging in my inventory. You do whatever you want, right? So you need to clear the stock. Clear the stock. So out of my 2.297 value, this is taking around 10, 20, 30% contributions, right? So whatever may be the rate, this is my production cost. So plus you keep that buffer, your brilliance, your talent. You sell it off whatever cost. I need by this year end all this non-moving stocks should be cleared out of my yard. You do whatever you want. So he may announce a bonus also, incentives also. So how we take that? So I have 1850 products are there. So how we identify that? So using business logics for your set. So I can do that. Okay. Suppose today it was lagging. So now I have given the assignments to the users. So you see the logic. So I have started, suppose today I am on March 1st, I call the users and say that this is the thing. So I am giving you 10 months, whole 10 months. So it started clear. So then I will start observing from every week basis, Monday I will observe. So once they start working on it, automatically the non-moving items, suppose because that week some transaction happen, automatically that will be moved because that is based on the business logic. It will be moved out of my non-moving item. So 1850, suppose 600 items are considered or identified as a non-moving item. Once this assignment is given to the managers, once they started taking that task and working on it, my 600 products every week it will come down. Every week it will come down. So next 44 weeks, my observation is that from 600, how much it is coming down. So if they are completely, it doesn't mean that they are clearing the start. Make that fast moving. Make that movement. It is not at all moving. Right? So all the 600 items, I have some transactions. So it is now end of the year, my non-moving items is 0 as per my logic, business logic. So this is the way for this set is used. Right? So now the standards means your constant set and computed set, how it behaves in your workbook, you know. Now we'll come to the combined set. Combined set, the name itself signifies the combination of two sets. So when you have only one set in your workbook, right click on the set, you will not see this create combined set. When you have only one set, logically it's fine, right? It makes sense. When you have more than one set in your workbook, when you right click, you see this combined set. For example, this I take, top 10 customers by sale and profit. Now let me take this, right click on this, create a combined set. So now this will be your left table. So here in the Venn diagram we have, right, left table. So now the right combination which you are taking, anything, any from your workbook you can take. Now this is a top 10 customer by sale. Let me take top 10 customer by profit. I take this. Otherwise, whatever the sets are available, it will be displayed. You can analyze between any set to any set. That left set you take. The right set, it will be there in the drop down. You can select anything. So now I am selecting this top 10 customers by top 10 profit. And I say this top 10 analysis, right? Sales versus profit. I say here. So this is the set. This set also will be created here only. So now let me go here. Right? So now let me go here. In and out. Now I show only my member. So now here only NS logic will work out. So now here I am taking all the members. So here 10 members are there, here 10 members are there. Maximum possibility is 20 because so the all 10 customers who is there in the sale may not be there in the profit, then my output of this will be 20. Correct? So now suppose two customers are there in both the places, my output will be 18. Right? So now this is 14. It means what? 6 customers who are in common between the two sets. That is the meaning of this. Correct, Hena? Am I correct? Now, top 10 customers by sale and top 10 customers by profit, it's supposed to show 20. Now it is showing 14. It means what? 6 customers who are in common between the two sets. That is the meaning. That's why it is showing 14. So this sets I can change. How? So I go here, right click, edit set. Now, so here the options are there. All members in both the sets or only this shared members. Now this shared members, if it's so 6, my logic is correct. My understanding is correct. So you see here, it shows 6. It's correct. So 6 members, who is there in the top 10 customers by sale also, who is there in the top 10 customers by profit also, right? The profit also. Now for example, in the 10th, 12th examination, the results are out all through the state. Now you know, see the topper, one is 499, one is 498, one is 497. So now if you say it as a subject wise, who is the topper? The 499 bagged guy, he may be a topper in 1 or 2, 3 subjects maybe. He may not be the topper in all the 4, 5 subjects. Means topper means top 1 position. Maybe in one subject he may be top 2. In a one subject he may be top 3 also. Because that 499 one subject he got 1 mark less, right? In that some other guy might have taken 100. Right? So that subject he will be second. Right? So these are the probabilities, these are the combinations. So the shared member in both the cells. So these 6 customers is there in the top 10. It doesn't mean that in the top 6 positions. No, the top 10 somewhere else they are there. One may be top 1, one may be top 5, one may be top 6, one may be top 7, one may be top 10, whatever may be. And the same guy is in the say profit, or he may be in the top. He is here is the top 1. There he is a top 7. Here he may be a top 6. There he may be a top 1. It doesn't. It makes sense, right? So because suppose for example he sold. Suppose he is selling laptops. One laptop which cost you $2,000. So he sold 10 laptops. So it is of $20,000. So another one customer, he was selling some another product. So that cost you 1,000. He sold 30 products. So 30,000. So he sold 10, 20,000. He sold 30,000. But in that the margin for each product will be getting $50. So 30 into 50, 1,500. But here he will be getting $100. So that is 1,500. Here, if it is 100, it is 20 into 100, $2,000. So here, though his sale is 2,000, his profit is more. Though his sale is great, more than him, his profit is less. But still they are making profit. They are in the top 10. This is the main. So sometimes the top 10 customer sale is the top one. In the profit wise, is not there at all in the top 10. That is possible, right? Maybe he is in negative profit also. Here in this data set, Sean Miller is in negative value. So that we will see. So now this one. So now here what it will show? Only 4. You should be very clear. You should not get confused. Only 4. Because 6 members who are in common. This left I am taking excluding the shared member. So 4. And here also obviously 4. Here also obviously 4. So this is your combined set. So in detail this analysis we will see in the tomorrow's class. Okay. So any questions you have?